Hi, my name is Benjamin Potter. I am one of the guitar players at Deltona Alliance Church. Usually I end up playing acoustic guitar, but every once in a while I get the chance to break out my electric guitar rig and play electric. And so I just want to take some time to demonstrate for you the pedal board that I use. My philosophy behind this board was pretty much to try and get the best sound that I can for as low of a price. And so I just want to start by showing you my amp, which actually isn't an amp. I use the Line 6 Pod 2.0. This is one of the first ones that came out. I actually think this is one of the original pods that has the 2.0 upgrade put into it. It features 32 different amp models and 16 different cabinet models. Then you can mix and match the two. The two that I use the most, I usually use a Marshall Plexi, more for my rhythm stuff, and a Vox AC30 for more of my kind of U2 delay sounds that are kind of popular in praise and worship music. And the AC30 I actually do not have running through the default cab. I did change it to another twin cab. I'm not sure which one it is offhand. But I'm pretty sure the Marshall Plexi I am running through the default cab. And then I do have a pedal board that I placed in front of it, and the question could be raised if you're using the Line 6 pod, why would you use a pedal board? Why would you put stomp boxes in front of it? And my answer for that question is that I found that because the pod is an amp modeler, it does a pretty good job of responding to stomp boxes the same way that an amp would. And so using stomp boxes gives me the ability to layer and add effects and make effect changes quickly on the fly without having to have them saved as presets into the pod. And it also lets me layer effects more, as the pod pretty much it offers, the 2.0 offers I think around 8 or so different effects, but you can either use them one at a time or you can couple them with delay, but that's it. So and this also gives me the option to kind of push an overdriven amp tone from the pod with an additional overdrive pedal, which I like. So I'm going to just show you kind of the individual pedals I have. The first one in my chain is a Dod Compressor Sustainer. This is an older pedal. It was given to me. Some of the pots are kind of dirty on it, so it's one of those that I just kind of set and leave, and I use it mostly just for adding sustain to my sound if I'm hitting some chords and just want them to ring out. The next pedal in my chain is the Danelectro Pastrami Overdrive from their mini pedal series. I got this one. I think this was actually the first stomp box I ever bought, and I paid about 20 bucks for it. And I don't particularly like it. As you notice, it does not have a tone knob, and I found that it adds quite a bit of highs to your sound. But I use it mostly just for a solo boost, as I can turn the level all the way up, and the added highs in a solo kind of help it punch through a little bit more. So that's not necessarily a bad thing in that setting. Next is my main overdrive that I use. It's the Boss Super Overdrive. And you'll notice my gain settings are pretty low. I'll show you my guitar in a second. It's the Epiphone Les Paul 100. And with it having the two humbucklers, it puts through a pretty good amount of volume to drive the pedal anyway. And for the worship music that we do at my church, I don't need a whole lot of drive. So that's why my drive settings are where they are. And then lastly is my distortion pedal, which is the DeltaLab's RD1 Rock Distortion. And again, just for the music that we do, I don't find a whole lot of use for it in a rhythm standpoint, but I will use it for solo lines from time to time, just to kind of, you'll notice it has more of a smooth tone to it, and kind of milks out those solo lines a little bit. And then up here I have the Dod Icebox Stereo Chorus, which I'll use mostly with a clean amp tone, and what I'll do is I'll use it a lot of times I'll couple it with delay just for kind of picking some chords in a lighter section of a song. And then I have the Ernie ball, VPjr, as my volume pedal, and from there it goes straight to the pod. Over here is the short pedal board that you can get for the older Pod 2.0s. There is a longer one that has some more foot switches on it and 2 different expression pedals. The Pod 2.0 has 9 different banks of 4 tones each, and so this pedal board allows you to just switch between each of those 4 tones in that bank. So right now the way I have it set is that the channel A is the Marshall Plexi Clean, the B channel is the AC30 with some delay, and then the C channel is the Plexi with some added drive to it for a little bit heavier sound. And then the D is also another version of the Plexi with a lot of reverb added just for solo lines when I'm playing with a band, helps just add some space in the sound. So lastly, I will show you my guitar, which is the Epiphone Les Paul 100. And I'm going to go ahead and set the camera down and let you hear exactly what kind of tones I'm getting. I'm sending a stereo signal directly out of the pod to my computer and recording the audio that way. So what you're getting is just directly from the pod, just a stereo signal straight into my computer. So I hope you enjoy.